These are the plaintiffs, Lynette Spencer and Albert Key. Lynette says she and the defendant have been friends for over 30 years, and she used to consider her family. The ungrateful woman owes the money because they put her on their phone plan. She hasn't paid the bills or the cost of the phones, and since they aren't speaking anymore, they're suing her here and now for every penny of the $1,508.47 they're owed. This is the defendant, Olivia J. She says the plaintiffs insisted she go on their phone plan to save money. And when she found out the plaintiff secretly installed spyware on her phone to track her every move, she was mad as can be and got rid of the tainted phone. This woman is meddling in her life. She's bashed her name all over town, and she owes her nothing. She's accused of talking and walking. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $3,000 for slander and emotional distress.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Lynette Spencer and Albert Key.
Yes.
You are suing Olivia for $1,508.47 that you say you are out as a result of her canceling a phone on your contract. Tell me about that.
Correct. On this December 2017, the defendant called me in distress because her married boyfriend was going out with his wife for the weekend, and she was furious. So I said, wow, what you gonna do? She said, I don't want him to have my number no more. I'm through with him. I said, okay. She couldn't change her number because then she was on somebody else's plan. So she couldn't change the number, which would have been more logical. But she was so furious, we went to Best Buy to get her a phone. Now, I have the text where she sent me the information because she says that his wife let her know that they was meeting each other for the weekend, but he had told her he was going to do a 3-day paint job. But when she found out they was lying, she was pissed off. So being that I'm her friend for over 30 years, I had her back. And it's pained me to be here because of this, because I gave her a wedding. We went to baby showers. When mother died, she was with me. So every time she get involved with a man, she go bonkers.
Okay, so tell me about the phone.
Okay, the phone I got her was from, we went to Best Buy, we got her the phone. And she got a Galaxy Notebook 8.
Okay, but this is on your plan with
yes,
what
on my
company?
Plan. On
Phone company?
On my plan, Sprint.
Sprint, okay. So she got a Galaxy Notebook 8, and then they were putting it on the Sprint account?
Yes, my account.
Okay. And the date that she did that was when?
May 24th, 2000. No,
I thought you had said December.
December 17th, 2017, that happened.
Okay, can I see the phone bill where that happened in December? Because the bills I looked at, this happened in May, not in December.
No, May was when she went to another plan.
Okay, so let's see the December bills. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to need you to do that because I can see that in the bill that starts April 26th, the balance is 0. So everybody's cool at that point. All right, so let's move from there. So on
May 24th, she called me on my job. She said, I'm at T-Mobile. She said, I want to switch to T-Mobile. So I gave her all my information.
Why did she want to switch to T-Mobile?
She wanted to go to T-Mobile.
Why?
Because she wanted her own, she told me she wanted her own plan for her and her daughter. So I said, no, don't forget, you have the phone you got under my plan and the cancellation fees. So she puts the guy on the phone at T-Mobile, and he explains to me, which I have the text that she sent me, that they would pay for the cancellation fee and everything.
Yeah, that's when they had that deal. I don't know if they still have it, where they say, oh, come with us and we'll pay the cancellation fee, and they did in this case. How many months did it take T-Mobile to pay the cancellation fee to her?
I don't know. It wasn't my account. It was 7 days. So it did take longer than expected.
I didn't get the card until December. By that time I lost
So
all my
we're
services.
talking about May, June, July, August, September, October, November.
Never follow up. Never call me. Never ask me anything.
It's crazy.
Okay. Now, Bina, it was not my account. It was Selwyn Day's account because she wanted in her son-in-law's account.
Yeah, but it's your responsibility,
Right.
you see?
Exactly.
Because you're the one who wanted to go to T-Mobile. So you got to hustle and hawk them and find out when they're paying because they're supposed to pay. That was part of the deal you struck with them. So, yeah, if they didn't pay until November, that's kind of on you because you are getting them to pay that. That's how that was going to be done.
Okay.
Now, what I see also, though, when I'm looking at these bills, is that there comes a time when you stop paying them.
Yes.
But you keep using them.
I stopped paying them.
But you keep using them.
No.
Oh,
Can I
yeah.
explain to it? Can I explain? I stopped using, they wouldn't take my money no more. After the third extension, they wouldn't take my money and they canceled my phone.
There
So I
are
got a
2
phone-
months when you paid nothing and we're still using it.
No, I didn't
Yeah, there
use
are,
it.
right here. I'll show it to you.
I didn't
Here.
use it. I got a phone with my
No,
husband.
no, no. I can show you your usage.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's not true. We have you using it in June to the tune of $182.44. There's your usage, but you didn't pay it. And then we have you using it in July to the tune of $71.60 and you not paying it either. So what was your analysis at that point? What were you thinking? Because, yeah, they hadn't had a payment because you weren't paying anything either. Yes, she owed $457.48, and she owed it for a long time. I'm going to assume you didn't have the money to pay it yourself and keep everything in good standing. That's fine. But you're also not paying your part of the bill. Zero got paid. That's why they closed you down, because zero got paid. And then that turned a $600 problem into a $1,000-something problem in your name now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that didn't seem too smart.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Yeah.
Lynette continued to talk about me to everyone. You know, continued the relationship went sour. It was spyware on the
Why
phone.
did it go sour? You were with a man she didn't approve of.
She didn't like the person. You know what I'm saying? But also, she's married to 2 people at the same time. She's married to this man and married to another man, never divorced either.
Okay.
You know, so like it was control.
I have my papers. I have my certificate.
Honestly, ladies,
I have my certificates.
Can we focus here?
That's why I brought my Spanish
You have an
certificates.
obligation to pay the cancellation fee. You strike a deal with T-Mobile to pay it.
Right.
T-Mobile doesn't pay it for months and months and months. And your answer to me cannot be, well, it's her account. I don't know when they paid her. No, you know they didn't pay her until November at the earliest.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
Is it going to be about how each of you have boyfriends and husbands and all?
No, ma'am.
Okay, what's it going to be?
Okay, so when she told me that she was going to pay me, then she sent me a text telling me she had cancer. So then I got all nervous. I said, you got cancer? I said, oh my God. So I started feeling pity on her. I wouldn't file the papers because she lied and told me she was diagnosed with cancer.
Did you tell her you were diagnosed with cancer?
I have a text right here,
It
ma'am.
was a text to her so she would stop harassing me. She
Did
continued
you
to
tell her you had
harass me,
cancer
continued
so
to
she would stop
control
her?
my life.
Did you pull a fake cancer card to get her to stop harassing
Just
you?
harassing me. You know,
Did
but it
you?
didn't stop.
Did you? We're talking about what
Yes,
you
it
did.
did, but it
you?
did not
yes
stop
or no?
her.
Did you tell her you had cancer?
Yes, but it did not stop her. She continued to badge
So
me.
you
continued
told her
to,
you had cancer
just to leave
so
me
that
alone.
she wouldn't collect money
No,
from
no,
you.
no, not the money.
that you
Just to
owed
stop
her.
harassing me. We have witnesses here too.
I'm dying to see the no, stay where you are. I'm sorry. Hand it to my bailiff.
That's right. And I also have a threatening letter that she sent her boyfriend sent me.
Boy, you didn't fall for the cancer very long. You are
very
so
nasty.
fake, not going to fall for it, liar.
Because I know her. She's always been a big liar.
Slipping and sliding with your
So have
crackhead again.
We are.
Show me, no more papers. I want to see it in the phone. I want to get the real gist of this.
I have it right here. That's why I keep all
I
my
meant
texts.
the text. So what happened here? You have 2 phones with Sprint. You're in hiding from Sprint because now it's mushroomed into 1,000 something. Did you? I don't see where you ever paid Sprint the 400 and something that T-Mobile paid you. Because eventually you did get a cash card from T-Mobile.
November.
You didn't pay it. You didn't pay down your Sprint thing.
I still have it.
Okay, why?
Well, this is
because
why-
I want to pocket the money, Judge.
No,
All
I
right.
wanted to take my
Well,
phone.
yeah, of course that's what it is. Otherwise, if you really were worried, you would have gone ahead and paid it down with that cash card. So when do you go out and buy 2 new phones and get a new account? Is this new account under someone else's name too?
My husband.
Okay, because he has yet to stiff one of the big 3, and so he can still get a phone. All right, until you can't, then they're going to get it on your account. And then you can, then they're going to, okay. So now, your account now is with what company?
Sprint.
But just under your name, I got it. So they don't know about her. All right, so you bought 2 new phones?
Yes, cheap phones. I don't even like.
Cheap phones. And you're suing for the 2 phones that you bought originally, that you had, that Sprint shut down because you didn't make your payments and you didn't get your $457 from her.
Yes.
But also you didn't make any payments for 60 days. They shut you down when you make no payments. All right, so you can't use those phones because of her $457, but also because of your 2 something. And also because you got the $457 and never applied it towards anything, or you probably would be able to use those phones. But you want her to have to pay you for those 2 phones. And then also, you want her to pay for the 2 cheap phones that you got that you don't like, and a charger for the new phone.
Am I out of box?
And your case for your new phone. Pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering.
A brand new charger, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are the things that you're suing for. Now, you have a counterclaim against her for $3,000 for what?
She consistently talked about me, wrote Facebook stuff. I have people that also gave a notarized statement that she continually asked her to please.
No, please stay. That's what
They
he's
asked her to
got.
please stop. They said, please stop. We don't want to be involved in this. We don't want no part of this here.
Part of what?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So would you ever put your very best friend, who might be in financial straits, on your phone plan?
No.
Why?
Been there, done that.
And?
It doesn't work out.
Because?
They somehow don't have the money to pay you back when it's...
Yeah, there you go. What do you say?
I would.
You would?
Yes.
What about what she just said? That they don't have money in the first place.
Plan, it's no big deal. You
Really?
Cancel the plan.
So what if they stiff you?
My best friend.
Well, what if they stiff you for $200?
Life.
$1,000?
All right, so
$5,000?
I'd have to think about it.
Put a contract out on her. Okay, going inside the courtroom.
They don't want to deal with this. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Nobody wants to be put into other people's stuff.
Okay, because she was doing what?
She was just carried a slandering me.
Okay, do you have any of the, can you show me the things she said that were slanderous and...
Well, she wrote the lady
Well,
wrote
this is just a
notarized
person
letter.
writing on a piece of paper.
Right, in a notarized letter.
And I can barely read the handwriting. The harassment from Lynette, she was constantly putting negative things on Facebook. Nobody ever took a screenshot of the stuff?
No, because the girl's phone is off.
Sending to me way too much drama. I asked her to stop sending me. Who is this who wrote this?
Ladoris Chestnut.
Do you know who that is?
Yep, and I have all her texts, and I never sent her nothing. You can see her text on my phone, too. So that's
I'm sorry.
a lie. I can pull
If
that
you never
up.
sent her anything, why would I see her text on your phone?
Because she does text me back and forth.
Back and forth means you're sending her something.
No, she texts me, said, like, have a blessed day, stuff like that.
Of course. Have a blessed day. Let's... Plenty of Jesus on Sunday, but only Sunday. Just Sunday. Don't let Jesus seep into the rest of the week. God bless both of us on this journey called life. I was diagnosed with cancer. Life is too precious. I refuse to be bitter. Not going back and forth. That's a lot of hate towards me. So let's wrap this up.
Okay.
What have we got here? You've already received the $457.45. It was due to you for 6 solid months. You decided to go to another plan and abandon this $1,100 bill, and you're suing for that, and I don't believe she should have to pay that. Okay. I believe, if anything, because this caused a mess, this helped to cause a mess for you, but you kind of put the final touches on the mess by not paying, by paying zero to them. So I'm not going to order her to pay you $1,500 and there's no lost wages and pain and suffering and negligence. I don't know what that is. I am going to order her to pay you the statutory New York prejudgment interest on the $457.45 from the date that it was due, which was May 24th, until the date that you got the card, which was when? November?
November 7th.
November 7th, not December, November 7th. We'll calculate that out there. You know, it's not a lot of money. But you are right that that needed to have been paid, and it wasn't. You are not right that every single one of your problems since then are that fault. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Your Honor, it's 500 and something they gave her for additional money besides
Oh,
the
they did?
425. Yeah.
Well, what's the card for?
For late fee, for
Oh,
whatever.
they did. They included the prejudgment interest.
I gave it to the lawyer.
547? 48, okay.
I gave it to the lawyer. I
Right,
reported to the
so
staff.
then you don't get that because you already got it. So, based on what I've heard, the things that you're suing for here in court, you are not entitled to. You aren't entitled to ever again have anybody do you favors and put you on phones.
Yes.
Because you don't see to it that the right thing happens in the slightest. This was your business to get this card back in May when you canceled it. And, you know, your attitude about it is, not my account. Sure, not her account.
That
So what does she
wasn't my
care if it
attitude.
goes into default?
wasn't-
Exactly.
And that was pretty wrong of you, okay?
like to say
I don't need to hear anything else from anybody else who wants to
Okay.
be part of the soup here. I think we're done. My verdict in this case on the plaintiff's lawsuit against the defendant is 0. On the defendant's lawsuit against the plaintiff for slander and emotional distress, it's also 0.
So, Ms. Spencer, Mr. Key, you coming out. What do you feel about this?
Never do nobody a favor. They don't appreciate it. Never try to help a friend out. Never no more.
Well, you've learned a pretty interesting
Yes, I
lesson.
did.
I don't know everybody would go along with that, but in your case, you've learned a lesson.
Yes, I did.
Okay, and you're phoneless right now, right?
No, I have a phone.
The little one you don't like,
Yes.
it's working,
Yes.
but you don't like it.
No, I don't.
You want your iPhone back.
Correct.
Okay, Apple would be glad to hear that.
Thank you.
You learn anything from this?
Yes.
Tell me.
There's nothing I really could say. I can't say no.
Okay. All right. I understand. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. And here comes the defendant now, and she's not getting anything either.
It was completely ridiculous from the beginning because I was on my way to Best Buy, and Lynette called me on the phone, I can get you a better deal. I should have never dealt with
The
deals.
judge
It
gave you
cost
good
me a lot.
advice. Buy your own phone.
Right, and I will.
Okay. That's
Yeah, I
pretty
have.
sneaky.
I
You
have.
claim you had
because
cancer. Don't you think that was
but
bad?
You know what, too? It's completely, you know what I'm saying? It got completely ridiculous with her and the controlling. Like, the bottom line, the whole thing we're here now is because of control.
You used to be friends, though, right?
Yeah.
It's
Over 30
over.
years. Yep, I'm so glad to just be left alone.
You are
That's all I just
dancing
wanna
away
do
from
is
me, you know?
Be left alone. Go ahead, Barbara. I think she wants to say something.
All I want to say is I think that the judge was very disrespectful to me because, first of all, I came up in there to be a witness, and she should not have to worry about it, but it's good that nobody has to get anything at this point.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Harvey?
Okay, contrary to what she said, never, ever put anybody else on your plan unless it's a kid of yours and you don't expect to ever get paid back.